Matt Damon is one of Hollywood's busiest leading men, but recently I got to sit down and talk with him about his new Iraq war thriller called Green Zone and his new look. What's with the mustache?
I'm going into porn. It's really the only place left. But I'm going into 80s porn. So, no, I'm going to work with the Coen brothers on a Western. And
True Grit?
True Grit, yeah.
Yeah?
True Grit. I don't know if they're going to like the mustache, but I had to try and grow one just to show up with something. So we'll see.
Let's talk about Green Zone, because it's based, loosely based on a book that was written by a correspondent for the Washington Post. But the characters in it are fictional.
Yes, yeah.
Jerry, why the do we keep coming up empty on all these sites? There has got to be a reason.
Chief, we're here to do a job and get home safe. That's all. The reasons don't matter.
They matter to me.
The guy I play is based on a real guy. He's leading a mobile exploitation team. We had these teams follow the army and right on their heels and and start exploiting these sites where we thought the WMD were. And so I play a guy who, is hitting these sites as fast as he can, and they start realizing that there aren't any weapons there.
Yeah, and he's a true believer.
Oh, absolutely.
What was it like to make a movie like this? Because it's a little, I'm not sure if this is an apt analogy, but it's a little Bourne meets Hurt Locker.
Okay. I like those movies.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, because what we're trying to do is make a big action thriller, like the Bourne movies, but set it in the real world.
Some of your last several movies, it seems like the movies have to make a point. Are you at a point where, well, if I'm going to do X or Y or Z, then A, B, and C have got to be movies that make a point? Is there part of that in the decision-making process?
No, I really go kind of movie to movie. There's not a big strategy. I think that's what's helped me the most. I think if I planned it out, it wouldn't work very well. And sometimes it's something like The Informant.
He seems like a real good guy.
Which is really fun and really, I thought, interesting in a subject matter, or Invictus.
This is not destiny!
So no, there's not a big strategy would suggest some forethought. And
It's not in your wheelhouse.
No, definitely not.
A couple of quick questions about you getting doing a production deal with Ben Affleck, kind of going back in business again.
Right.
True or false? Are you going to make a movie together where you play wife-swapping Yankees?
It's a true story, actually. But I haven't seen a script for that one yet. The great thing about working with Ben is, he's directing now, and we both obviously write and act, and so, and I'd like to start directing too. So there are a lot of different ways that it can work, and hopefully will work.
You're rolling, dog, right? I mean,
yeah, look, I can just keep working with the directors that I've already worked with. Paul Greengrass and Clint and Gus Van Sant and those kind of guys. I'll be very, very happy.
Will there or will there not be a fourth Bourne with you in it?
I hope so. I hope so down the line, though.
Will you play, this is good, Liberace's young lover with Michael Douglas as Liberace?
Yes. And as Michael said the last time I saw him, get your chapstick ready.
Matt Damon is also in talks to do a film biography of Robert F. Kennedy. Green Zone opens in theaters tomorrow.